Hello again. I would like to start with software development life cycle and agile questions. And first question is, what is software testing? Software testing using functional and automation tools to find software bugs in execution of a program or application. This is general definition. And we may need also software testing to validate or verify a software program or application. We need to validate is it valid or not, or we need to verify that program is exactly that program or not. Or finally, we can also aiming to find the problems. We may not be just aiming to pass that software program. We may just purely aiming to find the problems in that application or program. This is what is software testing. And what is software requirement specifications, right? So software requirements, a document like a contract between the customer and the supplier. Supplier is the developer team or just the IT group, and includes specification of the product for end user. At the end of the this group work, yeah, the user will be use that product, and software requirement include all the necessary information, all the specification of that product. These specifications are targeted to the tester, right? For SDET, for automation tester, if I would like to say that, what is my role? What I need to do? I need to just satisfy those specifications, just checking that specification is all right or not. And software requirement specifications prepared by business analyst according to the customer requirement. In some company, sometimes business analyst may not be aware, or there may not be a business analyst in that company. It depends to the companies, but mostly business analysts preparing those specifications. Software development life cycle. What is software development life cycle? This is definitions of all steps in building of software or application. It includes project planning, requirement gathering information used to plan project, identifying risks, and then designing the software or application, how the application will be built. Then after designing, we can start the coding. Developer will keep typing based on the requirements, and then as that role appears, we are just testing the application, which are they satisfy the requirements or not. Then when the tester just confirm it's all right, then this software turn to the production part, deployment, releasing the product. And then when the software turn to the product, final step, we can provide the maintenance, making sure product is stable, looking at customer report on bugs and fixing it. This is software development life cycle, how a software born and growing and then delivering to end user. All right. Next question is software testing life cycle. It's really similar, is it? Software development life cycle, software testing life cycle. First one was developing a software. Second one is one definitions of all the steps in testing of software or application. It includes requirement analysis, test planning, test designing, test environment setup, test execution, and test reporting. This is what is software testing life cycle. We will just consider what is the difference between SDLC and SDLC. All of them we just explained. Only we can just add that one. Software testing life cycle is a just single part, one of the part of the software development life cycle. Software development life cycle is the big one, umbrella one, and SDLC just one of the member of the umbrella, right? What is requirements? Yes, requirement is includes end users' expectations regarding to the software or product. Requirement engineering, process of gathering clients' requirements, then analyzing and documenting, and software requirements should be sophisticated and descriptive, because this is, as we said, like a contract between supplier and the customer. Where is the requirement coming from? Resources of the requirement. The main resources, mostly requirements coming from customers, right? Customer give requirements for the application. Sometimes we may talk with the end user, okay? For example, if we are just aiming to improve the product, we may just communicate with the end user with different methods, and then we can gain some information, or we can just talk with our partners, or if we do not have a chance of any of these options, we may just talk to domain experts, yeah, coders and developers, and that have already built the similar application, yeah, before. We can speak with them to just gain requirement and an expert the type of the product being built, and then we can also industry analyst and information about the competitors. We can just research in the market, and then we can just try to collect some additional requirements. And when the testing starts, it's a good question, yeah, starts from the requirements. Testing normally starting at the beginning of the software development life cycle. While we are just creating requirements, tester should be in there, and tester should be say something for the requirements. And with the wrong requirement, it is impossible to build bug-free application. If we create the requirement, yeah, if we create a wrong requirement, it will be impossible to just satisfy that requirements. How to tell if the requirement is good or bad? Yeah, we're just using an abbreviation for that one. Requirement must be a smart, right? Smart, S represents specific. User should be able to log in. This is an example. It should be specific. It should be clear, yeah? And it should be measurable. User should be able to log in very fast. It's not measurable. But if we say that in 2 seconds after clicking the login button, it's better in terms of measuring, right? It should be attainable. It should be realistic. And it should be testable. This part is also really important. User should be able to download the receipt very fast. Very fast again, it's not testable. But if we say in 2 seconds, it's more clear, more specific, more understandable. Last question of this part: why we are testing? Why we need test? The aim of the test is for obtain a bug-free product and increase the satisfaction of end user, more income or protection to the domain name of the company. Yeah, testing could provide high quality. By this way, it will be really good protection for domain name of the company, or it will be good income for the company with the qualified software product, and testing is a lovely opportunity to increase the quality.